Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I got my son to teach me how to share some of my notes from my notepad in my phone with you guys. So the notepad, you can just, if you hear a word from the Lord in your sleep, you can just roll over and type it out, and it logs in the time and the date. So the first one is about Afghanistan, and I shared an old dream I had like 10 years ago. I've shared it several times. But in that dream, there was something terrible happened. I know what it was, but I don't want to say it. But it had to do with the innocent. And and then there was a female soldier crying about Afghanistan and how everything that they did was for nothing. So there was a horrible attack here in the United States, and it's heart-wrenching. And it happened around the time that the soldiers were crying about everything they did in Afghanistan was for nothing, and it's terrible what's going on right now over there. It's just so bad. We need to pray for them. And so what's going on right now over there is around the same time something really bad happens over here, some sort of attack. And I know where it was, but I don't want to say. But then here you can see I took a screenshot of my notepad and I just titled my notes, but all I heard was Afghanistan and the Midwest. And you can see I logged that in 12/12/19 at 9:56. So now we're watching the Midwest for something because it was related to Afghanistan. And so the next thing I want to talk about is Hurricane Henry. It's better news than Afghanistan. Hurricane Henry. I got a word. Let's see. Last year, November 28th, 2020. See, that's when I logged it in. I titled it "Leaving the Subdivision" because in the dream we were leaving a subdivision. We were supposed to tell them something, and then I heard something about Henry, and then it's time to go. So all this time I've been thinking it was about somebody named Henry. I had no idea there was going to be a hurricane named Henry. So, I'm thinking the Lord told me to put these things together like a puzzle, you know, the things He gives me. And I just wanted to show you guys my notepad because it just is so amazing to me, and I want to give glory to the Lord about how He speaks to us. He speaks to all of us in different ways, and it's just amazing. And so there's been several storm dreams related to the rapture. There was one I got titled Hurricane and War because in the dream I saw a news headline, and it was a story about a hurricane, and then the word hurricane faded out and the word war appeared. So I think war and it's going to be somewhere around the time of a hurricane. And now we got Hurricane Henry, which I had a word about last year about it's time to go after Henry. And there was another dream I had, an old one. I believe I've shared it, where the clouds were rolling in really fast. And I've heard a lot of people have this dream. The clouds were rolling in fast, and like gray clouds, and then there was no more time. In the dream, I just wanted to tell everybody that Jesus loves them and that I love them, but I didn't even have time. I couldn't log in to my Facebook to tell everybody. I didn't even have time. So, and then war and a hurricane, and then I have the old dream that I share every year, pretty much, where I had this dream where the sky was a reddish orange color and there was fall leaves on the trees. And I heard the bombs are ready to detonate to start the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And so that's in the fall time, and this year looks to be really like everybody's just ready for this. They got everything ready to go for the war. So I'm just waiting for the leaves to change a little bit more. But we leave right before the war breaks out, and right before the first seal is broken, and the Lord told me that only the king can break the seal. That's why war hasn't ever broken out before World War III, that is, because the Lord didn't allow it. And then I got, in March of this year, Islands in the Stream just randomly started playing on my phone, and I was like, huh. And then the line where it says, "This could be the year for the real thing," jumped out at me. So I just kind of like, it was keeping that, thinking about it in my spirit. And then, like 2 days later, Kim Fisher posted that the Lord dropped that song in her spirit. So she didn't say what she got from it, but I tried to tell her the same thing happened to me. So then I decided to log it in my notes because that was amazing. So if this could be the year of the real thing, and everything's pointing to when the leaves start to change for fall, and something about Henry, and then it's time to go, and a hurricane and war, and storm clouds rolling in. I heard calm before the storm in March, 3/11/21. So, one more thing. I can't make this too long, but the stars tell the month. All night I was thinking while I was asleep, the stars will tell the month of the rapture. So, Hourly Watch, they got something amazing for October 19th, and I heard that date last year, and I don't remember anything happening on that date, so maybe October 19th of this year is the rapture sign in the stars, because that's the exact day that they say this comet is, this never happened before. Maybe I can link that video because I can't explain it. When he told me the month of the rapture was in the stars, I started trying to study the constellations, and oh my goodness, it would take like 20 years, it feels like, to understand that. So I believe he led me to Hourly Watch and Steve Fletcher, and there's another one that does really good with the Dr. Barry All. They got really good videos about the stars telling the story. So, but I know Hourly Watches got this amazing sign for October 19th that looks like the rapture, but I'm also thinking about the Revelation 12 sign that happened in September, and the Lord told me about that sign, and it was connected to His coming. So September, October is looking really good. Really, really, really good. And this could be the year for the real thing. And so we're just just putting all these pieces together. And so I hope it's encouraging. It's encouraging to me, of course. Like, we have to fight doubt and we have to fight the what ifs, because we've been excited several times, but it's becoming more clear as we go. And what if it does happen? What if this is the year? What if fall time is the time? What if he's coming like any time now? I mean, we just gotta fight the good fight of faith. And I love you guys. I gotta cut this off, but I'll come back with some more stuff as soon as I can.